Hi everyone, this is Bobby Angel with Ascension Presents, and have you ever been interrupted? Maybe you're getting interrupted often, maybe all the time if you're a parent. And what's your attitude towards interruptions? Because for me, I'm not always joyful. Sometimes, again, I'm trying to get work done or I'm trying to multitask and usually doing it really poorly anyway. Interruptions can, I think, either be an opportunity to be aware of someone else's needs, or I can also decide, no, I'm going to shut people out and just focus on myself. I took a me afternoon the other day. My mother-in-law was able to watch the kids for a bit, and I went to work out, and sure enough, halfway through, I get interrupted by a guy I know, and good Christian guy. We ended up talking, and totally puts me, out of the workout for a while, but that's all right. Afterwards, I go to a coffee shop to do my 15 minutes, to do my 1% of scripture, and I set a 15-minute timer to read the Bible out on the patio, and I make it to minute 7. And old student comes up out of nowhere, and we start talking for like half an hour. And I can either look at those moments as like, oh man, that was supposed to be a me afternoon, and yet I walked away just feeling refreshed and feeling like, God, you are so at work, and you are so at work in the interruptions. And I think it's important to note that this is what Jesus was doing. He was always on the way. He was always going somewhere when these big ministry moments happen. It's not something you can really manipulate, like, I will have a God moment now, or I will have an awesome conversation about God right here. I think you just have to be open to the needs of others. That could be coworkers, family, children. When people want to open up and share, we either can have a disposition of like, I'm busy, I'm too busy, not right now, or, okay, what's going on? And that's tough. That's tough to do joyfully, especially, again, if we're trying to get stuff done. So I just want to reference a little bit here. In Acts 3, Peter and John are interrupted by the man who's blind from birth. They're on their way to pray, and they're interrupted, and they actually do a miracle for this guy. In Luke 5, Jesus is speaking to the crowd, and he gets interrupted. In Luke 8, Jesus is asleep. He's literally asleep, and he gets interrupted. In Mark 1, while praying, he's interrupted and does great deeds. Mark 10, while traveling. In Matthew 9, while he was saying this, so while he was in the moment of preaching, while he was in the moment of teaching, he's interrupted. If you're a teacher or you have to like be in that environment and you get interrupted constantly, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, I'm trying to get through a moment, or I'm in the zone and I'm really in this moment of teaching, whatever. And then the guy raises his hand. You think it's gonna be awesome. He's like, can I go to the bathroom? You're like, come on. God is in the present moment, and sometimes we need to get stuff done, and then we need to go hide. We do need to go put headphones in. We need to just show like, go get our certain work done. The availability to be interrupted, I think, shouldn't be used as an excuse to procrastinate. If people are waiting on us to respond, or waiting on us to accomplish certain tasks, we need to get on that. But to be open to, like, again, the spontaneous needs of others. Like, God is in the present moment, and God is going to be meeting us through others. Not just on the terms that I want to meet him on. He's going to be in other people, and other people have needs, and other people have issues and things they need to talk or vent or just unload about. And sometimes we just have to listen. Most of it is just kind of listening to other people, not trying to fix other people's problems. So what's my interior response to interruptions? Do I get angry and frustrated, and am I visibly showing it, and I'm showing you my attitude and like, I really don't have time for this? Like, I think there's a way to be respectful and be like, I'm on the way to a meeting. We got a lot going on here. Let's reconnect. Like show like you want to invest in them. You want to make time for them. Please send me an email about this. This is super important. Or like, oh, I really want to talk to you. Please like shoot me a text later, and I'll follow up with you on that. Instead of just brushing people off like, you don't matter, you're not important. Discern that. Again, what's going on inside of me. Am I getting frustrated about it's my time, it's me time? It's like, no, like we need to ask the Lord to be generous with our time, to realize that it's not all about me. I'm supposed to be a man or woman for others and other people. And again, that takes training. That's not an overnight deal. And I'm super patient. It's like, no, God gives you these opportunities to grow in patience and to embrace the interruptions. If you're a parent, it's sometimes you can't get anything done. You are constantly being interrupted. You just are trying to read a book even, and you're just getting stuff thrown at you, or you're waiting hand and foot on the needs of others. God is in the interruptive moments of your children, where it is no longer about me, it's about meeting the needs of this little mutant. And whether that's, again, food, that's attention, because again, our kids need our attention. They don't just need our financial security and food, and they need our attention, our ability to put down the phones and really you're worth my time. You are a son or daughter. You're not a interruption. You're not a problem. You are a person, and I need to give you my attention. And so kids are also a great reminder to get out of ourselves, to get out of our self-centeredness, and to meet the needs of others and laugh and wrestle and converse with and talk to and give the time of day to another person. So the challenge is for me and for you to follow the model of Christ and be willing to be interrupted, whether we're on the way, we're walking, we're teaching, or we're sleeping. Be willing to be interrupted today. You may be surprised what God has in store for you. From all of us at Ascension Presents, God bless.